Hey fellow crocheters, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to do this really basic cable stitch pattern. I actually used this pattern in my very first video, how to do cable stitch thigh-high socks. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll put an info card right up here and I'll also leave it in the description box below. But I'll just show you guys how to do this really basic pattern, and for this I'll be using any kind of category 4 yarn, and with that I'm using a 5.5mm hook, but you can actually just go ahead and use any kind of category yarn you would like as long as you're using the appropriate hook size like I am doing right over here. So that is all the supplies you'll be needing, so let's just jump right into the tutorial. Alrighty guys, so over here I have my 5.5mm hook in my medium yarn, and I will go ahead and make a slip knot, which you can do this any way you would like, just making sure you have a long tail at the end so that you can weave in your ends afterwards. So after you have made this slip knot, we need to make a foundation chain of multiples of 12. So here I am just making a sample, so I will actually just do a chain up of 12, but you can just go ahead and make this as long as you would need if you're making a blanket or another project. So I'm going to go ahead and do these chains with you. So that is one chain. You'll just yarn over, pull straight through, that is 2 chains. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, just like this. So now this is what our chains are looking like. Over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need 6 more chains. So yarn over, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So I have completed my chain up of 12, and then now once you have your length, like you can do any multiples of 12, all you need to do now is just plus 2. So that's 1 and then 2, and these are our 2 turning chains. So now what we're going to do is that we will do a foundation row of double crochets. So we're actually going to skip these first 2 chains, not counting the one on your hook over here. We're going to skip these first 2 chains that we made, and inserting our hook into this 3rd chain. And you can do this any way you would like it. You can grab just the top loop or even the back loop right behind here. But I will do is actually grab both of these loops just like that. So what we're going to do is that we will yarn over for a double crochet, skip these first 2 chains, 1, 2, and inserting your hook into this 3rd chain. I will insert my hook and then grab 2 loops right over here. I will yarn over, pull through. Now you should have 3 loops on your hook. Now you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2, just like that. And that is 1 double crochet. So once again, yarn over to prepare for a double crochet, and inserting my hook into the next chain, grabbing 2 of these loops, yarning over, pulling through just like that. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 2 double crochets. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do this all the way down my chain. So I'm just going to do this with you. Yarn over into this next stitch. I'll just go ahead and do a double crochet. As you can see, I'm going faster here. Just like this. This is very, very easy. And there we go. Now you should have a total of 12 double crochets, or a multiple of 12, just like I have here. And then just don't forget to go into this last chain. So once you have your foundation row of these double crochets, to start every single row, we are going to do a chain up of 2. So this is 1, and this is 2, and this will be our turning chain. Now go ahead and then turn your work all the way around, and then now we're going to do 3 double crochets into these first stitches. So this chain up of 2 does not count as a double crochet. So what we will do is skip these first 2 turning chains that we just made and then insert your hook into this first stitch. So I will again yarn over, preparing for a double crochet. Skipping these first 2 chains, I will insert my hook into this first stitch, and then just do a regular double crochet like we have been doing, just like that. So yarning over, just like here, yarning over, and then there we go. So now you should have 3 double crochets just like this. So now for the next 6 stitches, we will do 6 front post double crochets. So I'm going to show you how to do that. What you want to do is yarn over just as you would for a regular double crochet, but then now instead of going into this stitch, we will actually go into these front post, just like that. So we're going to insert my hook right behind this front post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So it's just a regular double crochet, but going into these very front posts. So again, yarning over, into this front post, and then just work that out, doing a double crochet as you normally would. And you want to do 6 of these in total. So now those are my 3 front post double crochets. So I'm just going to do the rest of the 3 with you guys. That is 4, 5, and then here is my last front post double crochet, and this is 6, just like that. So now you should have 3 double crochets and then 6 front post double crochets, and then now to end this row you should have 3 stitches left, and we will put double crochets into these last 3 stitches. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Just the same thing as last time. We're just going to insert into this first stitch and just do a regular double crochet. This is number 2. And then here's my last stitch right over here. Just like this. And this is what our work is looking like. 3 double crochets, 6 front post double crochets, and then end it with 3 more double crochets. So now you can just go ahead and pause here, go all the way down your chains, and then meet me back for the next step. So then once you have made it here, once again, you want to do a chain up of 2 to begin every single row. Go ahead and turn your work. And now we're going to do something a little bit different for this row. But to start this off, we want to do the same thing as the last row. We want to put 3 double crochets into these first 3 stitches. So skipping these first 2 chains and inserting my hook into this first stitch, just as we did for the previous row, we will put 3 double crochets. So skipping these first 2, inserting into this first stitch, I will do a regular double crochet. Once again, that is 2. And then here's my last double crochet. And now this is going to stay constant throughout the pattern. We will start with 3 double crochets, and then we will end with 3 double crochets. This will not change throughout the pattern. So what we're looking at right here is actually the back of our work. This is the front side and this is the back side. So instead of doing front post double crochets, we will actually be doing back post double crochets, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. So it's going to be very, very similar. We will just yarn over, preparing for a double crochet just as we normally would, but instead of going in front of this post, we will actually be going behind and then inserting your hook right behind here. So I'm just going to show you that one more time. you just want to yarn over and then insert your hook right behind this post, just like that, and then work that as you normally would with a regular double crochet, just like this. So I'm just going to show you how to do that again. Yarning over, inserting my hook into the back of this post, yarning over, and then work that as you normally would, just like that. And we want to do 6 back post double crochets. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this with you guys. And I just have 2 more to complete my 6 back post double crochets. Just like this. So I'm going to turn my work around. What you should have done is 3 double crochets and then 6 back post double crochets. And then now to end every single row, we will once again into these last 3 stitches, just do 3 regular double crochets. That's 1, 2, and then here's my last one, 3. And then now, once again, you just want to do a chain up of 2. And now this is what your work should be looking like. It's looking really good so far. So once again, we are just going to start off with 3 double crochets. So what we're going to do now is that we will actually skip these first 3 front posts right over here. And then into this very 4th post, we will do a treble crochet, not a double crochet, but a treble crochet. And then we will do that for all of the next 3 front post double crochets. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So to do a treble crochet, you want to yarn over once, and then yarn over again. So now you should have 3 hoops on your hook. Skipping these first 3 front post double crochets, we will then insert into this 4th one, yarn over, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, just like that. And that is 1 treble crochet. Now into the next 2, we will also do the same thing. We will do 2 treble crochets. So once again, yarn over again, insert your hook into the next front post, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. Now one more time, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. So now what we're actually going to do now is that we're going to do 3 treble crochets into these 3 front post double crochets that we just skipped. So starting with this first front post, I will yarn over twice once again, insert my hook back into this very first one, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through 2. Just like that. And then now we should have 2 more left, which we will do the same thing. We will yarn over twice, insert your hook into the next one, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, just like that. You have 1 more remaining, so let's just do this one more time. Into this last one. There we go. Just like that. Now into the next 3 stitches, we will do just as we've been doing every single row. We will go ahead and do 3 double crochets. So let's do that one more time. Inserting my hook into this next stitch, I'll just do a regular double crochet, and that is 2, and don't forget this last one, and that is 3. So now onto row 5, I will go ahead and do a chain up of 2, just like that. Turn your work all the way around, and then once again, I'm just going to go ahead and do 3 double crochets, just as we have been doing every single round. So I'll just do those really quickly. Just like this. So now for row 5, into these next 6 stitches, we will actually be doing back post double crochets. And this can be a little bit tricky because it's kind of twisted, but basically just pull this apart and you'll see the first 3 stitches right over here. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to do the same thing as we did last time. We're just going to go right behind this back post, pull through, and just do a regular double crochet just like that. So I'm going to go into this next stitch, a double crochet, into this next stitch, another double crochet, and I'm just going to go ahead, turn my work around so you can kind of see that we have pushed this forward, and that is exactly what we want to do. So now into these next 3 stitches, we will just do back post double crochets once again. I'm just going to show you how to do this really quickly. Just go into this back post, do a double crochet, another one. There we go. Sorry that the light's kind of hitting my hand right here. It's sorry about that. So I'm going to turn my work once around. So this should be extending outwards like this, and then this side should be extending this way. That's exactly what we want. So now once again into these last 3 stitches, we want to go ahead and do our regular double crochets. Of course. And then now we have finished all of that up, we're going to start row 7. So I'll just that, then that. So I'll do my first 3 double crochets. That's 2, and then here's my last one, which is 3. Now into these next 6, we will actually be doing front post double crochets to extend this one more time, and we're almost at the end of the pattern. We just have 1 more row left. So I'm just going to quickly do these very front post double crochets. Oops. And now I just have 1 more remaining right over here. And then after your last 3 stitches just have to be regular double crochets, just as we have been doing. Just like that. So now we're actually going to go on with our very last row, and we're going to do the twisting section once again, except now we have to do it with the back post treble crochet. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do that. Chain up of 2 once again. I'll just quickly go ahead and do my 3 double crochets. So now into these next 6, we will be doing back post treble crochets, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very similar to what we did on this row when we did the twist, except it has to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do is that we're going to skip these first 3, just as we did last time, skip these first 3 front posts. Moving on to these next 3, we will put 3 back post treble crochet. I'm going to show you how to do this one more time. You have to yarn over 2 times, so now there's 3 hoops on your hook. And inserting my hook into this 4th one, so skipping 3, inserting into the 4th one. I will yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. That easy. So now I'll do it again into the next 2, and inserting into this back post instead of the front post. I will just go ahead and do another treble crochet. I have 1 more remaining. Oops, I forgot to go over twice. Yarn over twice, and inserting your hook into this very last one. Just like this, and I'm going to turn my work all the way around, and now you can see I have worked 3 treble crochets and I skipped these first 3. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to do back post treble crochets into these last 3, but instead of going in front, I will actually be going under these first 3 that we just did. So I'm going to pull this down just like this, and if we're actually going to go, we're going to do these treble crochets by going right behind here. So instead of going over, we're going to go under. So preparing for a treble crochet, yarning over twice, and into this first one, I will just do a regular back post treble crochet, pulling through 2, 2, and then 2. Now, hopefully you can kind of understand what I did there, but I did this treble crochet going right behind here instead of over. So I'm going to have to do 2 more with you guys. So I'm going to yarn over twice once again. Now inserting my hook into the next back post, just like this. I will then work my treble crochet. And then you should have 1 more remaining right back here. I know this part can just be a little bit tricky, just like that. So now I'm going to turn my work around. Now this is what you should be having. You can see that we did another little twist in our work. And then of course to end it, you do want to do 3 more double crochets into these last 3 stitches, which I will just go ahead and do really quickly. So now you should have completed 7 rows in total, but you just want to repeat doing row 2 through row 7, because this first foundation row we're not actually going to repeat. So what you want to do is that you're going to do 1 row of these 6, just focusing on these 6. You want to do a front post double, back post double, then do your little twist over here using the treble crochets, and then do back post, front post, and then twist 1 more time with these back post treble crochets, just as we did here. So I will just go ahead off camera, do a few more rows of this pattern, repeating to row 2 through row 7, so then I can kind of show you what it's going to look like once you've done a few more rows. And then I will just go ahead, meet you back up once I have finished all of it up. I'll show you how to weave in your ends, and then that'll be the end of the tutorial. But I will just see you guys there in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so I am back here and I just did a total of 8 more rows. And the reason why I did 8 rows was because I just did 2 extra rows, because, you know, just to repeat the pattern you have to do 6 rows in total. But I did 8 just because I thought it'd be a little bit awkward just to end on a twist, so I just went ahead and I did 2 more rows. So now this is with my work all completed for at least my sample, and then now at the end I just cut off to have a few more inches remaining. And then I'll just pull through my yarn because I'm going to show you how to weave in all of your ends. So over here I have my tapestry needle, and then I will just take one of my ends. You'll also have to repeat this process for your other end, and I will just take this and I will twist it up to make it smaller. Then I will just try to feed in through my little needle, just like this. And then now with your needle, you just want to weave it through your work. So I'm just going to insert it, and then I will just go up and down throughout my pattern, just trying to hide in my end. And then you can go as long as you would like, as long as it takes you to feel really secure for your work. And then I think that's probably good enough. And I'll just pull everything straight through here, just like that. And then you can just go ahead, cut that, then just stretch your work a little bit to hide that up. And then I will go ahead and I'll repeat the same process for my other end. And I'm back here with all my ends weaved in, and now this is what my work looks like, and that is the end of the tutorial. So if you guys found this helpful and you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if you want to see similar videos just like this, consider subscribing to my channel and support me. That would be so super helpful. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next tutorial, so bye!